Yeah, I heard word around town, it's a poppin' off.
Hey yo, what is up everybody? This is gonna be a longer but more chill video. I guess I should introduce. My name is King Hitman and I hope you guys are doing alright. We have this is what I would consider a somewhat ideal Saiyan Saga celebration, or at least based around the units, right? I mean, we can always have infinite Dragon Ball history, you can introduce, a new difficult event, all that type of stuff, right? I'm all for it, I am. But based on just the units, active skills, animations, support memories, banner units, that type of stuff, what I want to give my thoughts on how much is left on the table for a Saiyan Saga celebration in Dokkan. Now, I can't have this conversation without talking about the newer LRs that came out at the end of the middle of the 7-year anniversary. Of course, we have the Grade 8 Vegeta and the Kaioken Goku. Now, this Saiyan Saga celebration, assuming it's a dual Dokkanfest, no, you know what? This is my celebration. I'm gonna be more assertive with what I'm telling you. This is my celebration, all right? They would be TURs, a TUR Goku, not Kaioken, just base form Goku, like that of the LR physical one that has Kaioken somewhat integrated into his animations, and then just a base form Vegeta. Now, base form Vegeta is a name that, like, there are a lot of base form Vegetas, and it's kind of hard to say oh, I'm gonna just throw him on there, because there are a lot of TUR base form Vegetas, but he would clearly be the best one on there. Like, I'd say the best TUR namesake of Vegeta is probably the physical EZA one. He's a really good unit. I really like that guy. His EZA is great. Of course, this Int Boost Saga Vegeta has also awakened, right? But the rest of these guys, TURs of LRs or like exchange units and stuff like that, right? Vegeta would be an STR base form unit. He has animations from his fight with Goku that we simply have not used yet, right? He has, some combos, and, Dokkan's really good with combos and stuff like that. One thing I like about the Saiyan Saga celebration, or not Saiyan Saga, just the Saiyan Saga fights, is the movement. Like, the movement when Goku was fighting Vegeta in that wasteland, it was that desert or whatever, it was really key. Like, you could tell you felt how fast they were moving, right? They were making quick steps on the ground and stuff like that, doing quick little jab combos, all the etceteras. So you can integrate that into his TUR animations. I'm gonna name off some super attacks he could do for a lot of these units, but I mean, he has some combos with Gohan you could go off of. However, he also has a Kienzan, basically a Destructo Disc, that he does. If you want, you could give Vegeta that as a legit animation. I don't think anybody would be opposed to that. Now, it might not be the hypest thing ever, but Dokkan always finds a way to make it work. Goku, on the other hand, base form Goku is crowded. Base form Goku is definitely a crowded name. 2000 Day EZA LR Goku is still a really good unit. He's just so rare, right? LR Kaioken Goku is already from the Saiyan Saga, so you're already walking a thin line. You got to make sure they don't have similar animations. They don't feel like repetitive, right? This guy has an EZA. We're waiting on Namek Goku's EZA. This guy's in exchange, so don't worry about him. This guy's also in exchange, so don't worry about him. This guy, the rest of these guys are irrelevant, right? You get my point. Now, he would be AGL. My TUR Goku would be AGL. He's just Goku, so he would fit in this category of naming. I know people aren't too big on this, but he would either have a Kamehameha super attack effect, or they'd have to come up with something new. I actually want him to have an active skill where he does the Spirit Bomb. His active skill, if he were to do this active skill, it would not be the one where Krillin and Gohan help him out. There was the first attempt at Goku's Spirit Bomb in battle. He was charging it up, trying to gather the energy. This is why it would be so fire. His quote, he's like, "The trees, the rivers, the forests, please give me your energy." Like that. He's like, "Please lend me your energy." Like, that energy would be, or that vibe, like that animation would be really dope. I think they could voice act it well on both versions, hopefully. But I guess, Global usually gets some crappy voice lines, so don't get overhyped about it, all right? Now, Vegeta's active skill is weird. You could do things for Vegeta where he just, buffs himself by talking shit. Vegeta always he's a chatterbox, so you could do that type of thing, sort of like you did with Super Vegeta. Where is he? Yeah, sort of like you did with STR Super Vegeta, where he just hypes himself up and then you give him an in-turn effect, or, he debuffs the enemy, I don't know, buffs all allies. Vegeta, wouldn't be the type of unit that would help his other allies, I guess, unless he's helping extreme class units. I don't know. He wouldn't really be a support unit in my eyes. Now, I'm not going to come up with the passives and stuff like that for these units because they're never going to be right. You know, like that kind of feel like that. It's kind of pointless. I'm not used to making videos like this. So if you have any ideas or you have thoughts you want to give out, let me know. And if my pacing or anything like that feels diluted, like I feel like I'm going on rants and tangents and stuff like that, just understand I'm not used to making full-blown, you know, 25, this might be a 25-minute video like this. Now Vegeta, this is where, okay, so let me step by step. We already have Vegeta down, we have Goku down. A banner unit needs to be on each banner, right? It's not a dual Dokkanfest unless each one brings a new banner unit. This is where we get into a weird area. Krillin and Gohan. Krillin and Gohan, the reason they matter is because you could do a TUR Krillin and Gohan unit. You could, in theory. I don't know that that's ideal, but you could do that. Or if you want, you can just do a physical banner unit Gohan. I'm also all for that. The reason that one is weird is because this guy exists. I don't think he's bad. He's not bad, actually. He's just extremely under the radar, but we don't need more Kid Gohans from the Saiyan Saga unless he's unique, he's different and all that. Like his thing of being dependent on Goku, I'm not really going for that. You could give him the Masenko. His fight with Vegeta, he does like this thing where he throws like 8, 9, 10 Masenkos at Vegeta. Vegeta's dodging all of them. He does a Masenko to Nappa that's like basically pointless because Nappa was watching them all, right? Also, if you were to do that, you could give him a grade 8 mechanic. He could be a grade 8 Gohan if you wanted. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. You could make him a Gohan grade 8 kid. His active skill is not a full grade 8 transformation, not like Tech LR Vegeta, grade 8 Vegeta. There's grade 8 Vegeta, where he has this terrible active skill. It feels like it's pretty much pointless. I don't really like this guy. They refuse to upgrade the most outdated in battle mechanic in the game's history. Like it's been irrelevant for like 4 years now, something along those lines. It's not a good mechanic. They won't help it though. They won't give it any sort of help whenever they do that type of grade 8 mechanic. But this Kid Gohan would have an active skill where, let's say he's fighting a Vegeta family enemy or he's fighting a pure Saiyan. Triggers it, gets into that form, he throws a whole bunch of like blast and all that type of stuff, and then his animation ends. This is what I love. His animation ends and he's de-transforming back into his normal like state. Gohan falls on the enemy, and that is when you do a whole bunch of the damage. Like you see when the impact lands, because when he lands on Vegeta, he damn near crushes Vegeta. Like Vegeta must have had like thousands of pounds on him. Like Vegeta got cracked, right, by this stupid monkey kid. But yeah, that would be really interesting as an animation. I think they could make that work very well. Next up, the other banner unit would be a Nappa. Now, he could be Tech, he could be Int, he could be STR. Those are all Nappa namesakes that do not have a TUR or better slot. So you could give him a Tech Nappa that he would have to link up with Vegeta and help Vegeta become a better TUR, right? What I mean by that is they do share. This is the LR Exchange Vegeta's link set. Now this TUR Vegeta I'm talking about obviously would not have Shattering the Limit or Fierce Battle. Ideally, they would give him Prepared for Battle and then Fierce Battle, right? That being said, if you could make a Nappa, instead of having Shocking Speed, he has Prepared for Battle, and then instead of Shattering the Limit, he has Fierce Battle. Berserker is annoying. I kind of don't like that they give it to Nappas, but I get it. You know, he's a hothead, so I'm not upset about it. And then Tough as Nails is, it makes sense. I feel like that's not the worst thing. But if he shares 5 out of those 7 links with Vegeta, by the way, I think Vegeta's link set would be, where is it? What was I thinking? Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Vegeta's link set, I'm gonna read this one off. Obviously, most of us know LR Tech Vegeta's link set by heart by now. He's been out a couple weeks. All right, we're back. I was having a massive brain fart trying to figure out why, because I had the link set. the ideal Vegeta link set for this TUR in mind, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't lining up with what I was thinking before. I was pulling up grade 8 Vegeta. I meant to pull up this AGL exchange Vegeta. Now the link set for the TUR Vegeta, the STR one, in like my theoretical one, would be Brutal Beatdown, Sand Warrior Race, Prodigies, Royal Lineage, over 9,000, Prepared for Battle, and then Fierce Battle. That is the best we could ask for, because you want to know who he would link really, really well with? Where is he? Where's this guy at? He's one of my favorite units in Dokkan. This exchange Vegeta Goku, that would be a monster. Bro, it would be a monstrous rotation. So they would share, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, nah, not 6 links, like 4 or 5 links. They would link up very well. So ideally, that's what I would ask of him. Now for Goku, well, for Vegeta linking up with this Nappa unit, I think you guys get the idea. But with Goku, I don't think he needs a perfect banner unit, which is why this Gohan would be fine, right? Like the Gohan I'm bringing up would be fine. So I don't want to worry too much about that. Gohan, however, this Grade 8 Kid Gohan I'm thinking of would be physical. He would be physical. That's the only slot that doesn't have a TUR Kid Gohan. You know, like I said, does the Masenko's Grade 8 active skill. It's just an animation that's an attack active skill. It is not a full transformation into Grade 8. And then the banner unit Nappa would do that breaker cannon he does, where it's like he did it at point blank range with Goku, and Goku countered it with a Kamehameha, and it was like a standstill. But that would be his active skill. His super attack, he has, you know, the attacks where he's beating up the Z fighters and stuff like that. One of Nappa's doper attacks, it was Tien. He like dashes around Tien, I believe, and he does that backflip kick, and it was so fast, like nobody recovered it, and Tien hits the floor like flat, like he bounces off the floor. That would be a really dope animation for his super attack, right? Whatever they want to do is whatever they're gonna do. But this is my idea of what's left on the table, right? Now, examples of a Vegeta that, like, they're good, but I don't want this Vegeta to have a Goku dependency, or, you know, his active skill is based around simply fighting Gokus, or, you know, he can be really underwhelming. You got to be careful with these restrictions and stuff like that, because a lot of units suffer from that. Now, the support memory, it would be yellow because it fits under the Dragon Ball, you know, umbrella. So will probably be somewhere in between these two, right? I don't know. Maybe it would cost 100. It would be Yajirobe cutting off Vegeta's tail. It would give all allies, I don't know, 10% attack and defense for 2 turns. Maybe it's from difficult content. Maybe it's all allies attack and defense for 1 turn. Maybe it's all allies from the Saiyan Saga get a permanent attack and defense 10% buff for the rest of the battle. Sort of like some of these Namek Saga ones, right? You can get real creative with support memories. It's whatever you want to do. And then finally, you can't really, well, oh, actually, I pulled up these images to describe exactly what I was talking about. For example, this is Goku's very first attempt at a Spirit Bomb outside of King Kai's training. Yajirobe's support memory. I don't want the Krillin to do it. Like, I don't want him to be involved in the Spirit Bomb that I'm talking about for this Goku at all. I don't want him to have like a unit super attack. None of that. I don't want any of that. Radiate Kid Gohan, and then finally, like I said, he falls on Vegeta. Now, this isn't the exact moment, but he falls on Vegeta. He clearly falls on Vegeta as he's de-transforming. Gohan's naked in Vegeta's lap. It's a funny moment to me. What's funnier about this moment, I don't know if you guys remember. Go back and watch it, please, because I had to rewatch the Saiyan Saga fights to make sure I put this video together well. Bro, when Gohan was transformed, I didn't realize this as a kid. I don't know if I just never remembered it, or like it's a blank moment in my mind. Bro, Gohan starts transforming and Vegeta sees him transforming. Vegeta always panicked, I remember that, but this is what kills me. He runs over to Gohan and starts punching him in his stomach. Like, he's wailing on Gohan so Gohan won't transform. Gohan still turns into a Grade 8. It is one of the funniest things from the Saiyan Saga. I do not remember laughing that hard when I was younger. It is hilarious. Go back and watch Gohan's transformation into Grade 8 during this fight. Please, I'm telling you, it's hilarious. But finally, I can't make this video without talking about a Saiyan Saga Z Fighter free-to-play team. A lot of people have been asking for this since we got the free-to-play Ginyu Force. Then, of course, we got the free-to-play Team Bardock. This would be, in a perfect world, the next free-to-play set of, like, you know, the 5 units we get and then maybe an LR. I can't tell you who the LR would be. The only idea I have is an LR EZA for physical Krillin, because physical Krillin, he could lead the team, he could do a lot. Now, physical Krillin being the leader would be weird, because the Z fighters would consist of Tien, Piccolo, Yamcha, Chaozu, and Gohan. But the Gohan is a banner unit, therefore I chose Krillin. Now, Krillin being a leader and then Krillin being a banner unit, or one of the free-to-play units on the team, would be a weird dynamic. I'm not sure if you would give him a different name. Maybe it would be, oh, you know, that could be my TUR Krillin and Gohan. Maybe that's from the Saiyan Saga. That could work pretty well. You get all of them compressed into 5 units while including all 6 main, you know, Z fighters that aren't Goku. That's actually not a bad idea. You can make that work. But yeah, that's my Saiyan Saga celebration. I'm talking for so long, I'm slurring the kids' words. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it for you. This was a weird, you know, weird angle for me to attack from. I've never had to make a full-blown celebration like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did enjoy it by liking the video. It's the only way I can know. Hitman is out.